Well, guys, another day. Uh, I decided I'm gonna get rid of some 270s also because I had a lot. So right now I have 1 pound of 7 mag on this bag, 2 pounds of 30 at 6. I found this bag, didn't remember I had it, and then some miscellaneous. I got a pound here of 308 and 30 at 6 and 223, and I found some 3030s that I don't have a 3030. So I started looking around and I said, you know what, I have enough of the 270. I think I have loaded 6 or 8 boxes. I got 2 boxes of bullets that I can load in the future, and I said, why do I need so many cases? So I decided that I'm going to get rid of another one batch that was already processed, and it's beautiful. I mean, these shells, look at the shine on them. They're already being cleaned, they're already being primed, and just to make 1 pound, actually to make 2 pounds, I'm gonna sacrifice these. I'm gonna stay with those over there. They're 20, so it's 1 box worth. And I'm gonna start decapping these because, you know, I don't go shooting all that much, and when you have too much of one thing, you have to get rid of it, you know, if you're not using it. So I hate to get rid of these, but you know, but these are almost new. They're only being used once. Very clean. So, and they're already being, you know, processed and the whole thing. And I have the primers here. I can reuse them and load the batch I want. So I'm planning on doing a garage sale. I'm gonna get some of my mom's stuff, and I'm gonna get some of my stuff, some camping, some backpacks, some tents, you know, things like that. Put it out there, and I'm gonna do a garage sale and see what sells. I gotta get rid of some stuff. So I got those snow chains for the Blazer. I'm gonna put those out too. Anything that I can sell, I'll sell it, because the garage is cluttered. It's got so much under the table. I got a lot of stuff under the table. So I'm having this mental list that I have to make, putting that on paper, so I can have a good assortment of things out there. And I have to make a big sign and put it on the street and on the park and, you know, everywhere, and see if some people can come up, do that on a Saturday or on a Sunday, I don't know, or maybe 2 days, you know. So I'm doing that. All right, so I'm gonna continue doing this. Okay, so I'm cleaning now the 308 that I had this jar full to the top with 308s, and then I found one of these packets with 308s with the primer already extinguished. So I'm gonna get rid of some 308s too, because I have a ton. And then I started looking deeper in my box. I started removing stuff out of the way, and I found 2 more boxes of 7mm Magnum, and these are new. This is lead tip, 150, and this is red tip, 140. And I don't remember loading because there's no marking, so I think these are new boxes. Let me see if I have a mark. Usually either I write them on the box somewhere, or I write them on the phone. Okay, so these are loaded. This is 150 grain bullet, red tip. Doesn't say what kind of powder or anything, but once I open it up, I can tell what the powder is. And this is the bullet. It's a beautiful bullet. So I got another box like this in 154 that I'm gonna keep. And these are really nice hunting bullets. And I'm cleaning the let me take a swig here. I'm cleaning the 308 with rice, and the rice makes it really shiny. I mean, these were pretty dark, and they've only been there for maybe 15 minutes. Now, the problem with rice is if you take out the primer and you toss them in there, look what happens. There's rice stuck in there inside the, let me see, where's the light? There's a piece of rice in there, so I got to go with a little screwdriver and try to, let me see. Sometimes it gets in the hole and the stuck sideways. So what I do is I when it's running, but what I do is I put them against the thread here, the screw, and the vibration would help remove the and I just kind of toss it in there, see if it bounces the rice out of the hole. Sometimes it does. Like this one, it had a piece of rice in the center. Now there's one in the little hole, so there I have to get the screwdriver. So in other words, it's better to clean them with the old primer, or if you already put the new primer, put them in with the new primer. It's not going to do anything to it. So now, so I'm keeping those boxes of the 7 Mako. They're pretty good shape. Now, on the other video, I was mentioning about, I know a spot in Utah, and I looked it up in Google Earth and I found it again because it was a long time ago when I went there, and I remember the trail, and I did find the spot. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna see if this year I can do a Utah trip. So I'm gonna talk to my friend, cause he did go. Man, we were way younger back then. I was like 40 something. Let's see if he wants to try going, because he probably doesn't remember. But I said, yeah, I'm gonna tell him, I know where it is. Let's see if he can go. If he wants to go with me, and we'll make a run, because the deer there are big and beautiful, and I can take the quad, go up the hill, tie the deer to the quad, drag it down, and make use of it. And I think that would be a good idea. And I'll take the 270, and I'll take the Magnum, because that Magnum is perfect for that spot. It's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna continue. It's tedious. I'm gonna have to sit here and pop the rice out of each hole, Okay, so I took out all the ones without the primer, and I'm gonna leave this here because this I recently dropped in. They're pretty dirty, and they have the primer on, so that's gonna be less hassle to clean them. All right, put it back in here. Then let me get over here and see if we can count these. See how many I really have. And rice really cleans them up pretty good. Okay, so what I did, I weighted the bucket empty. It's 2.3 or 2.4, and then I put a pound of shells, so it's 40. Count of them. There are 40 shells per pound, and I had 82, so I got 2 pounds here, and I have an additional, what was it, 20? Let's see here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, and then the other one's 25. I got almost $1.50. So I don't know, maybe I should take these two. All right, I'm gonna keep cleaning my shells, and I think I'm done for the day. My back is already hurting again. All right, guys, see you on the next one.